Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, here with our single district playthrough where it is entering the drought on cycle 12. We've skipped ahead a little bit because a lot needs to be built and the water is receding. Goodbye. Goodbye. However, we are ready. Over here we have everything practically built. And a lot of this built as well, because I put this all in here redone. So we're ready to go. We just need to build the houses. We need to do. I paused them all because I didn't want anyone to move in over here. But the water's ready. We've got rooftop terraces, which I don't know if they've been being used. They might have been. I guess yes, they have. Okay, cool. So we're ready to move over to here. So I'm going to unpause all these. Get our builders to build them, and then we're going to remove all these. And in fact, I'm going to remove all these right now, which does mean some of our beavers are going to be sleeping on the ground tonight, but that's okay. That's okay. And that's okay because also I want to prioritize these. Don't know. No, they would have built before them anyway, so that wouldn't matter. But I don't want beavers to move in here and start having kits and then our population end up way higher than it currently is. It's going to end up way higher than it currently is anyway, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. We have 12 times 9. 12 times 9. We're up to 108 beavers from 40. So we need to figure out food and stuff as well. That's going to be very, very important. So yeah, I can also remove these because these are no longer needed. So bye, thank you, and goodbye. So what I kind of want to do is use some of our explosives we have to take out this over here, bring it down a level, run some canals in, and then have farms over here. I don't think this is going to be enough to support our entire area, not sure. I'd also like to maybe square off the water here and then put our aquatic farms in here. I think that would be a kind of a good idea. I haven't built the windmills. I don't know why I haven't built windmills. I probably should. Can they even get there to build them? They can't even get there to build them. I didn't even think about that. We're going to have to figure that one out. We can get up there. We can figure that out. Won't be a huge problem. We'll do that. We'll do that later. So how do we want to do this? Well, we need food over here, and I need canals blown up, and I need this top area blown up. But we can't do it all in one go because we're going to need food. So these farms are going to stay here and do their thing. There's no problem with that farm whatsoever. This can deal with, I don't know how much. We do have a lot of carrots in here, but I don't actually know how many carrot, like what the ratio is for carrot field to beaver. I don't know how many carrot fields you need to do that. I haven't thought about ever trying to figure that out. And I did do a whole how much do beavers eat, and it doesn't matter what type of food it is. It's basically 2 a day. So if this takes 4 days to produce 3, that means it's producing 0.75 a day. So you need 3 fields per beaver. It's just over. So three fields per beaver and a half. I think 0.75. 2 is 1.5. 4 fields per beaver and a half. No, not correct. So I don't know how many fields we've got here. I'm not going to count it and go through it, but I'm going to assume this is not enough. I'm going to absolutely 100% assume this is not enough. We need more. We need more. So what we want to do is put in some farms over here. The beavers to eat other foods. Maybe I'll put a farm over here actually. This is all going to be moved. This up here is all going to be moved. This is going to be moved in here. Stuff's going to move. So we're going to get power coming through here, and then power's going to go this way. And the idea is that this is going to become the industrial section. all down here. So power will run along here and everything will go down here. And then up here is going to be the food. That's the idea. So we're going to get rid of... we're going to flatten this whole area out if possible. What I'd like to do, I'd like to flatten the whole area right out as far as we can go, which is quite far because this can go quite far. So we might have to flatten down the second row, which is a lot more explosives. But we can do that. That's not a problem. This should easily be able to reach over to here anyway. Might have to get rid of that tree and put a stair in there. And let's do that. Just so instead of it having to go round, down, along, it just goes straight. I don't think it's going to be a problem anyway, but it would look better. It would look better doing that. Okay. So yeah, so they're not going to have any houses for a while. They need to bring the logs in. I don't know where they're bringing the logs in. Oh, they're putting the logs into there. So they built one today. Okay. Okay. So let's speed up. Let's get them doing their things. We'll see how we go. In fact, what we could do is shut down this district and enable this district and move them all over to the one district. I think that might not be a bad idea. So there you go. So you've all slept and this was your final night. So no, actually, do you know what? No. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. And we're going to make the move to the one district the second cycle 13 starts. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And we know exactly when it started and when the move happened. Just because I can. It seems like a nice round number. I've just noticed we've only got 4 days of this left. So, okay, let's build these and get our houses in place and get our beavers breeding again. And then we will make the jump. And cycle 13 begins, and I've chosen to pause these ones in the centre here because I don't want to add too much to the population in one go. If we go from 40 to 108 beavers, that's over twice the population, and if our food struggles, everyone's going to die, going to suffer like that. So if we turn those off in the centre, that means we're only on 72 beavers, which is almost doubling our population anyway, but it's a bit better than that. So. But anyway, it is day 13, which means it's moving day. It's moving day. It's happened. So, goodbye, District 1. Poof. And hello, the one district. We're done. Everyone will automatically reallocate. Jobs will probably change. So, it doesn't matter. But we have enough beavers to do things. If I click this here, it currently says we have minus 30 beavers because it's not reassociated to the new district yet. And if we look at this district, it can reach pretty far. It can't reach these, so these are never going to be used. Okay, let's shut these down. Get rid of those. That's okay. What else? Do we have any other limitations? Ah, of course, we have some other limitations that are quite important. One, a scavenger flag, which has 20 scrap metal in it, which is kind of annoying, but we're going to lose that. That's fine. And two, our science. We can't reach any of the science. We can't reach any of these beds back here. So let's remove these as well. Goodbye. 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 Okay. Yes, I could have put the districts in still and transferred stuff around, but we can get the farms. That's the important part. We can get farms. We can get all this down here. We can get both these flags down here, so I don't really need to change this, but we have already. That's been built, so that's just going to be left forever. That's not a problem. We have access to a lot of land up here as well, so we can put more farms or trees or whatever up here if we just canal out, I suppose, is another option we have over here. So if we do that, we gotta... I think the way we're going to canal this is only make it 1 deep, but put the dams in here, so the water can pour into it, and then not come back when it dries out. That's the idea. So it would just be one long line, or multiple lines, I should say. Water, but it should be okay because this fills up pretty well, so it shouldn't be a major problem. Just kind of hoping that this is okay here. I don't know, we might have to, if we put some canals in, we might have to change some of these to levees to force the water to go that direction. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it happens. But anyway, if I unpause this, because we're going to need people working in here. Boom, boom, boom. Well, let's have a look. See, construction lacks materials. That's all this stuff down here. That's fine. You can now reach all of this, which is perfect. You can reach this here. We've got no planks. No planks. That, interestingly, is just not saying it's not connected to someone, where it should tell me that a building is not connected. It's not doing that, but that's okay. All the farms are connected. All the beds are connected. That's good. We've had a lot of injured beavers as well. They get injured working in here, so. Oh, and that's something else as well. I set this to allow explosives and metal blocks. So that means we're not been producing explosives for a while. Oh no. Oh no. That's bad. That's really bad. We want to produce explosives. Explosives are the wonderfulness. We want the explosives. Let's block this area here. Do that. So what I should probably do is say, hey, don't store... We're not using metal blocks, unfortunately. Maybe I'll create a new storage for explosives. Maybe we'll create a big storage for explosives somewhere. Right opposite. We're not going to use that much scrap metal, metal blocks, in the grand scheme of things, because, well, we will have some, because obviously we're going to make some golems. Not many golems though, and then a lot of it is used in, I mean, you've got some bridges, which we're not really going to use so much of. Who knows, who knows. Anyway, we need to get up on top of these roofs here, so I'm going to put in a block here, build a stairway up here, block around there. That is just temporary access to the roofs for our purpose of building things up here. I don't need a block there, I don't know why I put one there. But anyway, so that's temporary access to the roofs so we can build things up there. I'm going to set these to be the absolute lowest priority, so if I build anything, don't build those last, come build these first. Let's build. And we can get the windmills going, but I'm not sure how to get power transferred over that. I'm kind of tempted to use a monument. Like we could get the labour monument, because we could put a monument on top of here, and then the power can connect from the top of this barn to the monument, and then the monument will transfer into this lodge, and then it's down a floor, and we can run power lines under the ground. Go wherever we want to send them. Wherever we want to send them, they can go wherever they need to go. So that's kind of tempting. That's probably our best bet, actually. Run the power that way. But we also want to build like the canals and stuff. So I want to run a canal down here to put the power line in. Although we don't have to. This is going to be industrial. It doesn't have to be Greenland. But yeah, we want to run stuff up here. So I need to explode loads more places and do loads more things. I need to. Well, what I need to do is find out whether our food is dropping or going up. I really wish there was graphs. I really wish there was a thing you could click and it would show you, like, every morning it just takes a snapshot of how much you have of it, and then you can see whether it's a net going down or going up or whatever like that. I really that would be very, very useful information for every single goods in the game. So you could click it and then go like, oh, for the last 10 days our water has been going down, we need to fix that. rather than not. I know we got 1300 water. That's fine, but I won't look at that again until I see a beaver going, "I'm starving. I'm thirsty," and they'll be like, "Oh, we've got no water." So that would be very nice. I might have to suggest that to find out whether they would be able to add something like that into it. A statistics page would be very, very nice, I think. So, okay, so what else do we want to do? We want to add food down here. So I'm going to add. Right, let's have a look. See here. So we're going to have a path coming down here, which is going to definitely be an exploded path coming down here, and then we want to have another path wherever the next. So we're going to have a path here, and a path wherever the next one is. Which will be... I was looking at this just a minute thinking, this is wrong, this looks too big. If I made this wrong. I don't think I have. We know that it comes out to here. We have to block some stuff here as well. We know that this will end up out here anyway. So that is the same size as that, maybe. I have measured it about 5 times, so I think it'd be fine. So what we've got is we have 2 lodges, a lodge facing that way, a lodge facing this way, another 2 lodges, and there's the path. There. Okay. There's the path. Yeah, that seems about right. And water can travel 14 squares. So you can technically have 28, 27 in between them. This is only 10. This is 18. So there's plenty of space for the water. Plenty of... This will keep the land very, very, very green. Which is going to be awesome. And I kind of want to lay it before I start putting farms and stuff out. Because blowing it up after you got the farms in, you can do, but it means that the farms have to go offline. So, so let's grab some explosives. Let's do this. Delete this line down here. Grab explosives. I'm going to put a path in next to it. This one here, path in next to it. East here. Modify that. We're going to have to explode more, but I just want to get the initial in. We're going to have to blow this up here as well, which means we need to blow some of it up and then get up here, which is fine. We just put a step in temporarily. Okay, food I think is going down. Water I think we'll be fine for. I think these can deal with the water, not a problem. Power wise, we're doing fine for power. You've still got 5 explosives in you. Maybe I should, mind you can carry on going for the minute because you're going to stop. You're going to stop working very soon because we no longer have any scrap access. So, okay, so that's the plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these to high priority because I want to build these first. These up here can come down in priority. We do want them, but we're not fussed. We want to do other things first. And then we're going to put in some farms or something along here to get some stuff going for us. I want to put in some over here so we can drop down all the trees. Some lumberjack. Let's get every last one of them. There. Yep, there you go. That will get every last one of these trees up here. Awesome. I'm going to pause these 2 for the time being, because we have plenty of stuff going on here. I also want to kind of prioritize this. Please get rid of that so I can put the stair in there, just so it's quicker for beavers to move around. And then we need to come back and explode things. When I dug this out, I didn't mention this, but I did record it, or at least I thought I recorded it. I was on the wrong setting in OBS. I was on my live stream setting, so it didn't record. It just recorded a stream ending thing. So apologies for not showing the explosions there. I do like showing the explosions. They're fun. So we will definitely show these ones here. And I think we will show these ones here at the start of the next episode. So, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, as always, have fun.